And President Aquino says the Philippines will support the U.S. military campaign against the extremist group Islamic State. According to the President, Foreign Affairs Secretary Alberto Rosario would seek details from the U.S. State Department on what manner of assistance the country can extend to such campaign. Meanwhile, the chief executive assured the safety of Pope Francis when he visits the Philippines early next year. Again, Rocky Ignacio, please.
The Philippines will confer with the U.S. State Department on possible assistance in the fight against the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, or ISIS, following the U.S. airstrikes in Syria. In an interview with media in New York City, the President said Foreign Affairs Secretary Alberto Rosario will determine if assistance is needed. Earlier reports that some Filipino men have been recruited from Mindanao to allegedly join ISIS.
Secretary of Foreign Affairs is meeting with some State Department officials tomorrow to get more details. Exactly if they're asking for assistance and what manner of assistance what is the assistance they're asking for us. After which we will review of course we want to do something doable, no? And within our capabilities without posing undue risk to either our forces or the country at large.
The Armed Forces of the Philippines is currently validating reports of possible link of ISIS to any groups in Mindanao, including the Abu Sayyaf and the Bangsamoro Islamic Freedom Fighters.
Yung ISIS ay still hold, no? Same groups yung problema natin, Abu Sayyaf, baka yung BIFF, doing basically the same things but now attributing it to their joining yung IS, which doesn't necessarily mean that they are IS.
Meanwhile, the Philippine government enhanced its security preparations to ensure the safety of Pope Francis in his upcoming visit to the Philippines in January next year. Pope Francis will visit the country amidst reports of alleged threat of ISIS against the Pope. President Aquino ordered the Presidential Security Group to double the effort to secure the safety of Pope Francis during the visit. Aside from the Pope visit, the Philippine government is also preparing for the arrival of world leaders for the APEC Leaders Summit in 2015.
Hindi lang naman yun ang akala natin gawin. Meron tayong APEC after that with 21 world leaders present. Bottom line, kay Pope Francis, the way I think about it without going into the details, kung ano in-afford sa akin ng PSG effort, no, I want to see double the effort, especially for the head of the Holy Mother Church. No? There shouldn't be any incident while he's in our country. Pero yun nga, yung to go into details now might be to increase the problems of the PSG.
Pope Francis will visit the Philippines to personally see the rehabilitation efforts in Yolanda-stricken areas in the Visayas. For the People's Television, Rocky Ignacio, New York City.